Hi, this is DH Dunn, and we're doing a little secret stream here tonight. I actually see that I didn't set up my camera yet. So normally I play D&D on Monday night, and tonight we were down 2 players, and you can roll with 1 player down, but you can't really roll with 2 players down. So we ended up stopping early. So I'm like, hey, let's go then. So hey, it's great to see Devious. Thank you very much for coming by, and it's great to see Victoria. Victoria with this resub. Victoria, thank you so much. Your support just means everything to me. I never do this right, but thank you. That looked terrible. There, that's a little better. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. The follow is amazing. The resub is just incredible, and I appreciate the what that means, and I put that back into the channel. So thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And now you've got your green torch. You've got a green mega torch. Really nice. So last time I had a secret stream. I did Insurmountable, and I wanted to do some more. So, but you can't see the 2. The 2 is kind of. Let me get this out of the way here. There's the 2. All right. So we climbed 1 mountain last time, and I want to climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow until I find my dream. And if you don't know what that's from, you should look it up because it's a great movie. So, I think I'm just ready to just get into it. And why is this a secret stream? So I do the secret stream whenever I do an unscheduled stream. I'll call it a secret stream, and I don't announce it in the Discord because I don't want anybody to feel like disappointed because I'm not going to be on as long as I normally am. Normally I'm on for 2.5, 3 hours. This is more like an hour and a half, probably. Maybe we'll see how I'm feeling at the 10 o'clock hour. So Insurmountable is it's kind of like a mountain. If a mountain was a board game, like it's kind of hard to explain what Insurmountable is, to be honest with you. It's devious. It's very challenging. It's very hard. It is kind of turn based. And I think it will be easier to show you than to explain it. So why don't I just bring it up, and then we can all see that. And we start off in this little headquarters thing that I don't even know what's up with this thing. So as soon as this comes up, I can't wait to watch you play. You have this one on your wish list. Yeah, I'm having a good time with it so far. Chat background. It feels like a game that was made like for me. That's not what I want. I want gameplay. I forgot how to stream. Game capture. Switch this from long dark to insurmountable. Go over here. And we'll see. Yeah, we got it. And let's just turn off the this thing here. There we go. And I don't know if my head is in the right place. We'll deal with that in a minute. So we're going to continue our previous game. And this is just about climbing mountains, getting to the top, and getting back down. A book that really inspired me was a book called No Shortcuts to the Top by a guy named Ed Viesturs from Colorado. And Ed Viesturs is a very acclaimed American mountain climber. I believe he was the first American to climb all 14 mountains that are over 8,000 meters. And his rule is getting up is optional, getting down is mandatory. And a lot of mountain climbing in real life is about knowing when to say, nope, not this time. It's not going to work this time. People get summit fever, and then they get up to the top, and then they can't get back down. So we had just finished one mountain, and then we got to this screen, which, to be honest, I never saw before. So we've done one thing on Mountain 1, which was you've already completed this mission. Knowing when to bend instead of braking is exactly correct, Devious. There's such a thing as the sunk cost fallacy, and I think people, get kind of out of their brains when they're up there. Hey, Curtini, good to see you as well. Side mission: scale the summit, then reach the goal. Oh. So scale the summit and reach the goal. Normal weather, rough terrain. We could take this mission on. Okay. Scale the summit, reach the goal. Do I just say start mission? Change character. Oh, the adventurer, the scientist, the journalist. Okay, well, right now we want to be the adventurer. We have 200 points we could spend. Oh. So what can we spend? Increase body temperature. Nice. Cost 100. Increased oxygen seems good. Increased energy, though, seems great. Having played it once already, increased energy is really good. I might even go double on that. Yeah, let's go ham on that. All right, confirm. Start mission. You have unused item capacity. Are you sure you want to start this mission with an incomplete inventory? Well, of course not. Oh, okay. So we're going to load out our backpack. Good to see you, Kurtini. I am doing well. It would seems yet another game enters my wish list. All right, so we got to play backpack Tetris here. Obviously, we need a tent. Tent allows you to rest 3 times. We need some hot tea. I mean, I guess first we should just see if we can just take everything. Why can't I take that? You need at least 15 capacity. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. Come back here. So we have 60 capacity total. Oh, no. And we're going to use up 30 of it just taking our tent. Wow. Okay. And like an O2 cylinder seems like mandatory. Right? So then you're just down to 15. Flashlight, can't afford it. Climbing axe, can't afford it. Now, hang on a second. Hang on then. Yeah, no, I don't want to do this. Can I go back? No, I can't. All right, fine. Then we'll keep going. We've got 15 left to spend. Yeah, I got to budget your weight just like TLD. Absolutely. I'm going to move my head over here for now. We'll see if this is a good place to stay. Could we do a second O2? We could. That's interesting. We'd be empty, right? If I go here, do I go to 0? Yes, I go to 0. I kind of would rather have the food and the tea, but then there's no 5. Can you put stuff on your character? You can, but we couldn't afford any of these things and take the tent and the oxygen. But you can find items while you're climbing. This is a hard choice. I think I'm going to go energy. Bring the Campbell's soup here. Confirm that. Now, character proficiency 1500. Let's go. Side mission. Okay. There is a new task waiting for you, a new challenge to master. You head out again into the unknown. All right, and this is our view. So, something to keep in mind. There's the summit way up there. Okay. There may be a side mission that we're supposed to reach. I thought that was our goal. I don't see this side mission. Maybe it will present itself. Keeping in mind, this is a very small development team making a very niche game. So there's going to be a lot more text than you would normally see in games. And that's just because, the budget isn't there. This is not a AAA game. This is an indie game. And I'm into it. I'm into it. Okay, so there's treasure right behind us. We might as well go pick that up. So go ahead and head over there, Nima. I will refer to this character as Nima because she looks a lot like Nima to me, the main character of my Fractured Everest series. You trip and bang your knee. Cursing up a storm, you kick the rock you tripped over, revealing a crack in the ground. It seems as though someone has used the crack to hide their possessions. So, if you look at her energy, like she's got her energy here, her oxygen, her temperature, and her sanity. These different choices will cost some of that. Like I can make the crack bigger, but that will use 33 energy. I could examine the crack, which isn't actually going to change any of her meters, but will use up time on the clock over on the bottom left here. And you want to use daylight wisely because it gets much colder at night. So But gaining items is very helpful. I think I'm going to make the crack bigger. You reach into the crack. You graze something with your fingertips. It feels like a thin book of some sort. The frozen earth has not been kind to it. You skim the handwritten notes. They were penned by another mountaineer over 50 years ago, long before the island's existence became public knowledge. And there's more. Someone has stashed provisions here. Another O2 bottle. We'll take it. All right. That was worth it. Okay, so we have a long way to go. Let's start that process. How about heading... you've got two potential problems if we go this way. Two potential problems if we go this way. Now, this reach summit, unknown goal. Okay. Let's go to here. All these little coins represent events and stuff that can help you. Just like the Long Dark, this game can be extremely chill and then can go suddenly to really intense. As you gaze around, you notice a faint light in the distance that flits back and forth, up and down. We could approach it carefully, which somehow takes 2 hours. Or we could just blow it off and continue our journey. I think I'll approach it carefully for 2 hours. As you get closer, you realize it's fireflies. What a beautiful and unexpected light show. Restores sanity, which is no big deal, but gives us XP, which helps us level up. Now we can choose a skill. Preserve energy. Reduce energy costs when moving and climbing. What if it's a Timberwolf Mountain Crash Survivor? Warm thoughts. Whenever you use a consumable item, you regain some body temperature. Or take it slow. Gain some energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up. I kind of like take it slow, and it lasts for the entire mission. I will take that. All right, continuing on. Let's see if we can get to here. Nemo will truck her way over there. I love the little avatar walking around the mountain. You can zoom in pretty close, too, which I think is great. There she is. It's amazing how much she looks like Nemo. If her hair was black, it would be pretty perfect. All right, more treasure up here. And we're going to ascend to probably 5,600 meters. You see the outline of a large rectangular object concealed underneath an old parachute. You gingerly lift the stained, tattered fabric to find a metal case. Maybe it was used to transport goods. Search the case. Case is empty. Just your luck. XP, though. Hey, Fishman. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. It's great to have you here on our secret stream. All right. There's a cave. Now, we could rest in the cave. I'm going to go to it just to kind of demonstrate the resting. But I'm also seeing that my route... I'm going to have to make a choice here. Uh-oh. You hear a couple loose stones rolling down the mountain. One of them hits you on the torso. Ow. I lost a little health. I don't appreciate that. The little RNG there. You enter a cave that's dry and sheltered from the wind. At the rear of the cave, you notice a faint shimmer of light. Well, we will follow the light. As you approach, you realize it's coming from hundreds of fireflies again. Wow, fireflies all over the place here. We could sleep. The problem is that we're going to wake up in the middle of the night. This is very affliction, broken ribs. This is very similar to Long Dark. Your sleep cycle can get screwed up. It gets much, much colder at night. If we sleep, we are able to rest without using a tent, though, which is pretty good. Sleep long, we're going to have to get up in the middle of the night, but we're pretty low on the mountain, so it should be all right. I'm gonna say this will probably be okay. All right, now it's super dark. So there's our summit path. Now we could go to the right here, or we could go to the left. The left actually looks like a much harder I may not even be. Yeah, we could conceivably go that way. That will take most of our energy. You see, it tells you, like, if you go here, you'll lose this much energy. What if we instead went this way? But see, the left path has more caves on it. We only have 3 rests in our tent. Hard to choose here. I'm kind of inclined to take this left path. And it's an aurora. Oh no, what terrible timing. It is beautiful, huh? Whoops. Nima, you're kind of blocking the view there. How hard would it be to get to here? We could not get there with our current energy. Is there anything interesting in the way, on the way that we could get to? Difficult choices here. What is our route to here? It's this way. All right, I think I am going to head this way. It's just too treacherous to go the other way. All right, we're descending a bit. We're currently at 5,700 meters. At a certain point, we will go above the death zone, and we'll have to start using our oxygen. You must take risks for success. That is true, Devious. Now, do we head here for this? Oh, for this event? I feel like we can get there with a surprisingly small amount of energy use. Let's go check this out. This is definitely a game that, like, has a very limited audience. There's some people who will find this super groovy, and other people will be like, oh my god, this is boring AF. So it's kind of just, do you groove with this vibe or not? I do. The branches of a nearby bush are completely covered in spider webs. As you take a closer look, you'll notice several spiders vanishing into a hole in the ground. You bend over to inspect the hole. It looks like there's something hidden in there. What do you guys think? Do we reach into the hole, or do we just keep moving? Hey, Teach. Good to see you. Thank you, Devious. That's very kind of you. So yeah, I'll take a quick vote from the chat here. Not an actual poll; they take too long to set up. But reach into the hole or move on. Do we go, put our hand in the spider covered hole? Hey, Jem. Good to see you. Devious says no. Reach in, YOLO. Jem says hole. Yeah. Oh, Whisper says no, says Whisper. We don't do that. Spiders, Bertini says. Victoria says reach in. Oh boy, it's great to see you, Whisper. Thank you so much for being here. I personally also do not want to put my hand in the hole, but I'm going to go with the majority here. Spiders skitter over your hands, but they don't hurt you. Your fingertips brush something soft, a cloth bag. You pull it out and discover provisions inside. Hey! All right, thank you, chat. That was the right decision. We got some more soup, which is more energy, and we leveled up. I wouldn't in real life, but I would make a video game woman do it. All right, so we have fast movement, which only lasts for a day, controlled breathing, increased oxygen gain per hour, increased maximum oxygen, or warm thoughts. Whenever you use a consumable, you gain body temperature. I'm going controlled breathing. All right, now let's take a look here. So far to go. And you can't, the goal, by the way, as a reminder, is not just to get up here, because when you get up here, they're going to give you a spot at the bottom of the mountain you got to get down to, and you got to live to that too. I am interested in coming up here. I think we're going to shift to morning here in a second. Oh, the air is getting thin and your breath is heavy. You have entered the death zone. You pause for a moment to prepare for the difficult path towards the summit. Do we ascend as quickly as possible? Do we take it slow? Or before we ascend, do we heal our wounds? So healing the wounds will put us back to full health and affix our sanity. Ascending means that we have decreased energy cost. Taking it slow means decreased oxygen loss. I'm going to go take it slow. To receive the bounty of the summit, you must survive the trek down. That's absolutely true. There is a famous story about two guys, George Mallory and Andrew Irvine. And in the 20s, they were seen within a couple 100 feet of the summit of Everest. Now, Everest was summited by Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay on May 29th, 1953. They were the first people to go to the summit and come back. Now, some people believe, I should say, that George Mallory and Andrew Irvine actually reached the summit of Everest decades earlier, but they were never seen again. So you don't have to just get up, you got to get back down as well. Mallory's body was actually found several years ago. Didn't really prove whether he had been to the summit or not. Irvine's body, I believe, has never been found. Drew Adley, one of the main characters of my Fractured Everest series, is named after Andrew Irvine. And in one version of Under Everest, I was going to have them meet Mallory inside the mountain, but I decided not to do that. All right, what do we got here? You sit down on a rock to relax. A pleasant warmth fills your body. You touch the stone with your hand. It's warm, so warm that the ice and snow around it has melted. Why didn't you notice that before? You close your eyes and regain warmth or sanity. They're both about equally hurt. I'm going to regain warmth because I think it's harder to get warmth back. Now, this is an item here, so I think this is worth taking time to go get to it. You can go to Everest and have important hikers from the 50s just out in the open dead. Yeah, and well preserved, too. Yep. Part of the reason for that is it's too expensive to get them down from that high up. It's too dangerous. You are trudging across a snow-covered plain when your boot catches something and stretching lengthwise along the ground. You're stunned to discover a thick black cable. Why is it here, and where does it lead? We could follow the cable, which takes a little oxygen and a lot of time. We could pull on the cable for some energy, cost, or we could just ignore it. Obviously, ignoring it is out. I kind of like following the cable. You don't tug another man's cable. The cable leads you to the edge of a small canyon. You can see that it runs down the sheer canyon slope, ultimately disappearing into a pile of rubble at the bottom. It seems clear that there was an avalanche here. Is it worth climbing down to take a look? It's not a huge energy cost to climb down. You gently probe the ledge with the toe of your boot. The rock seems like it will hold. When you shift your weight, however, a large chunk of the rock comes loose and crashes to the bottom of the canyon with a loud boom. A desperate leap at the last second is all that saves you from hurtling down into the depths along with it. Your hands tremble. Your legs are jelly. No, this is too risky. You better focus at the task at hand. All right, so we got nothing out of that, but we didn't die. Quite dramatic. Okay, we continue our ascent. Now we have to factor in oxygen as well as energy, and we don't have a lot of energy left. Can we get to this? We're probably going to have to camp pretty soon. I would like to use the tent right around nighttime. I'd like to sleep through nighttime. Uh-oh. You're crawling up a slope on all fours when you feel a trembling beneath you. A boulder the size of a wagon wheel is rolling straight towards you. Leap out of the way. Don't move. Uh-oh. Stand your ground, Nima. You feel as though you're rooted to the spot. The boulder hurls closer, slams into your shoulder, and knocks you back. Your torso is killing you, but you're able to pick yourself up and keep going. All right, well, apparently standing in the way. I thought it might bounce in a different direction. Oh, well. You discover a bird's nest. That is extremely unusual at this altitude. The stones turn you. Hey, Koru. Oh my gosh, I saw that picture in your Discord. Is he okay? The poor little guy. Oh, Did they super glue his head shut? Because when that happened to my kid, that's what they did. We waited in the emergency room waiting room for like 6 hours for them to put super glue on his head. It's a tiny bird's nest. You find a vacuum flask filled with tea. Amazing. How good is that? All right, let's see. Where can we head to? We've got this Serac here that we got to go around. And if you don't know what a Serac is, S-E-R-A-C, look it up. It's a pretty cool thing. There's a Serac on K2 that is terrifying. It's this huge overhang of ice, and they have to climb under it. He fell at daycare. They managed to steri strip it. Okay, 2.5-hour wait wasn't too bad. Poor little guy, though. I think I'm going to go to the left. Left. Can I get to here? Yes. Good job, Nima. We're going to take these one at a time now. Maybe zoom in a bit more. Go ahead. We'll probably camp right here. Yeah, I could keep going, but you'll see there's these red lines. That means, like, look, this is going to be dangerous if you try this. So we're going to use the tent. We have one of three uses. So this is the first one. Don't do that. Use this. Sleep long. It's still going to wake us up in the middle of the night, unfortunately. We're going to use up some of our precious oxygen as well. We didn't even really get that much energy back. Kind of disappointing. How much does this give us back? 42? What are we down? 77? A little bit more, and then it'll be worth it. I don't want to waste any of it. Now, there is this interesting glowing coin over here, but I don't know how hard that's going to be to get to. See if we can get to here. We'll take a look. The poor little guy. I'm glad he's okay. Do I want to go to this? No. It's going to use a decent amount of energy to get there. But I could always use a soup, I guess. It's not going to use much oxygen to get there. Low energy, won't survive the next wolf encounter. You lean back against a rock face. A distant melody reaches your ear, soft, tender, and beautiful. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing deeply and evenly. You keep listening. The music seems to be coming from inside the mountain. Could it be yet another legacy of the occupiers? Or maybe its origins are more mysterious. Whatever it is, it makes you smile. And we regain sanity, which we... yeah, that's good, that's good. And some XP, we level up. Great, great, great. Hey, Tuna. Good to see you. Let me do a shout out for Tuna here. I probably should have shouted... Yeah, I should have shouted out more people. Oh, actually, Koru's here. Koru, can you shout out Tuna? And then I'll shout out Koru. Because I don't think Koru can shout out herself. Unless Whisper... I don't know if Whisper's still here. If Whisper's here, she could shout out Koru. A siren song reaches even the mountains. Let's see. Long ways to go yet. Can we get to here? We can. Thank you, Koru. And there we go. If I missed anybody, let me know. Victoria, I believe that was you leaving a very nice comment on my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate that. Let's see. Take it slow, gain more energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up. We just woke up, though. Oh, wait, no, we're about to go to sleep again, I think. Fresh air. Reduce time and... Yeah, but now that's why oxygen is high. Significantly increased oxygen gain for a short period of time, but increased sanity loss for the rest of the mission. These all kind of suck. I guess I'll take it slow. That was you. Great. Thank you very much for commenting. I appreciate it. All right, I guess I'm going to use a can of soup. And let's see, can we get to here before daytime? Yes. All right, continue up, Nima. I'm always excited when I get a YouTube comment. I'm on mobile, so you probably asked that 5 minutes ago. No, it wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. All right. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. We still have 2 tent uses left. But no caves. We're going to run out of energy once we get to here. So we're either going to have to tent, or we are going to have to use our other soup. You're my favorite streamer by far. Oh, Victoria. That's incredibly kind of you. I mean, I guess we burned the last soup, right? And at this point, let's see. Oxygen is at 75. No, I don't want to do oxygen until we're at 70. All right, now it's going to be daytime again, which is helpful. Very helpful. Oh, bad weather, though. Storm is going on. This is not good. What's the storm do? Plus 15% energy cost and plus 15% time cost. This is not good. And we can't go straight up. We've got to pick. Can we get to here? We can, but we'll be out of energy when we get there. If we use a tent, though, we maybe can wait the storm out. We can only hope, right? Look, she's shielding her eyes from the storm. You can see her little breath there. You should put your goggles on, Nima. They're right there. Just pull them down. One of the reasons that mountain climbers wear goggles is for snow blindness, which is a huge problem. As you get higher and higher up in elevation, the amount of protection that you get from ultraviolet rays from the ozone goes down. And plus the albedo of snow and ice is very high and can reflect a lot more sunlight at you. So snow blindness is a real common thing amongst mountaineers. They just burn their retinas right out. Or their corneas or whatever. Well, looks like we're tenting. I am not happy about it, though. Sleep long? We're going to sleep the whole damn day away. Ugh. We're going to lose oxygen but gain temperature. I'm kind of... If we sleep briefly, we're not going to get enough out of it. Even long doesn't really get us that much, though. Well, got to do what you got to do. The climbers used to use those solid glasses with the little slit. Yep, that's exactly right. That's exactly right, Victoria. All right, this... Can I get her there without running out of energy? It looks like I can. Sometimes you get a little boost when you hit the summit. Uh-oh. Clonk, clonk. You climb your way up a sheer wall of ice. Suddenly, you feel a frigid draft, and a split second later, you hear the crash of impact. You throw your head back and see them looming above. Enormous columns of ice growing along the cliff face. One of them just hurtled down into the depths. We could keep climbing. We could turn around and take a detour. Keep climbing, turn around, take a detour. Probably the detour is the smarter thing. The columns of ice don't exactly look stable. What if a chunk came loose and knocked you into the depths? You'd rather climb back. We lose energy, we lose time, we lose temperature, and we lose oxygen. Ouch. Detour. Falling is not a quick death. No. Okay, I'm going to use one of my oxygen canisters. There we go. I have the tea, but I'm not really getting very cold. She must have good gear. All right, we're going to at least get to the summit. I struggle to really understand what snow blindness is. Is it full blindness from UV rays? Is it permanent? It's usually not permanent. But it is, it's like I don't know if it whites out your vision or if it blacks out your vision. Temporary overload of the corneas is my understanding. You breathe in deeply as you look down from the summit. These mountains really are something else. You wonder how you'll find the strength to withstand this madness. But soon your doubts give way to certainty. Deep down, you know that every single climb gives as much as it takes. Every step provides experience and makes you better. Now it's time to keep going and reach your goal. Hey, we got a little comeback here. A little bit of health, energy, temperature, oxygen. I don't know why you would gain oxygen, but I read just now it can be blurred vision, extreme light sensitivity, and halos. Yeah, halos. All right, so that's where we got to get down to here now. Way over here. Storm, totally not helping. I can barely see what I'm doing. I guess we'll head to here. What does Billy Goat down? Be easy. I don't even know if I'm walking into an area where we don't get a... but I see some icons here. Can't get there. Can we get here? I hope I don't walk into a dead end. Definitely going to need a tent again. After that, though, can you get there? No, Nima. Can you get here? No, Nima. You got to get to somewhere. Can you get to here? Yes. Probably no. Okay. Tent time. At least she's going to sleep through the night. Sleep long. Yeah, because I need all of the energy. I have concerns. I definitely have concerns. Daybreak. Our tent is gone. Remind me where we need to get to. Nima, I can't even see. Nima, camera. Hook me up here. Do me a solid. Way over there. Okay, all right. Well, let's try to stay off the ice. Stay off the ice, Nima. Go just here. Ice uses up your energy more than rock does. But I honestly don't know what we're going to do once she runs out of energy. I have to hope that this gives us some. This treasure chest I'm heading towards. Sims had a mountain climbing excursion expansion pack that looked pretty neat, actually. Yeah, my wife has it. She likes it. It's more of a Japanese snow resort, but there is some mountain climbing in it. Don't fall through the ice. As your gaze wanders up the towering vertical rock face, your eye is caught by cast iron rings, old pitons. You tilt your head all the way back. You can make out that the pitons lead to a small plateau. Why would anyone have gone to the effort of trying to reach it? You can't climb the wall because we don't have enough energy. Camera, can you hook me up here? I need to zoom out. There was something over here. That will run us out of energy. Now, where do we need to go? This happens to me with this game sometimes, where the camera won't let me see what I need to see. I literally don't know the direction I need to go anymore. All this crap is in the way. I suppose that's similar to her situation. It's over here. It's this way. Okay. So let's at least get to here. And this is kind of en route, so I guess we're going to go here and hope this gives us something good. Give me something good. A local man sitting up against a rock face waves you over. He's at 6,700 meters. As you approach him, he holds out an oxygen bottle, his face contorted with pain. He says something to you, but you don't understand a word. We don't have the time to find out what's wrong with him. We could take the oxygen bottle, but I don't need it, so I'm just going to continue. All right, so at this point, we're in rough shape. We got to get around this area here. And we're going to start just being at a risk for things happening. You can't see the mountain for the rocks. This is pretty accurate, Cortini. So there's just going to be a higher and higher risk of things going wrong. We'll have to hope we can survive through it. She's actually... We've got the heartbeats. She's walking a little weird. She's got the shakes. I think it's over there. Okay, where we need to get to is over here. We can see it right there. Come on, Nima. Oh, every step is torture. If only you could sleep for just a few minutes. My eyes close. The pain wakes you up again. You're lying on the ground, blood running from your nose. You lose 4 health, which is a lot. You only have 20, but you regain energy. Hot damn tamale, Ahab. Let's go. It seems so far away. Oh boy, Nemo, what are we going to do here? There's a cave, if we could only get to it. There's a cave. We're going to have to do the best we can here. We're still in the... Are we in the death zone? Yeah, we still are. We're still losing oxygen. I don't want to climb on this ice. Right here. I don't want to do this part, but I don't know. Ah! While moving through rough, stony terrain, you step on a treacherous piece of rock. Twisting your ankle, it is the long dark. Oh no, we have a broken ankle. Sprained ankle, plus 30 energy cost on all terrain. Oh no.
No.
No. That's bad. Nima, can you can't get to to get here, you're gonna have to go that way, right? Oi, oi, oi. Oh, this is bad. We have cloth to make a bandage. Boy, I wish. Exhausted, sprained ankle. It sounds like an interloper run. Yep. You feel weak and exhausted. You doubt whether you can continue walking. You could sit down and rest, or you can continue walking. I think I'll sit down and rest. Close your eyes and the world turns black. Disoriented and freezing, you wake up again. -4 health, gained energy, lost 8 hours. We sat there. Huge temperature loss, decent oxygen loss. And it's the middle of the night. I go walking in my sleep. All right, well, we've got the tea. That helps us with the temperature. What's the oxygen at? 77. Don't need to burn the O2 yet. 7 hours left on the ankle. There's our target right there. Can't get there. Ah, if she could only get over this, but she can't. This sucks. Rose hip tea. Rose hip tea. I wish. There's a cave though. Where? Where's the cave? I forgot. There is. The cave is right there. Cortini. Cortini, you're a genius. You enter the cave cautiously. A short way ahead, the ground disappears. There's a wide, deep fault in the earth. In front of you, stretching from one wall to the other. I'm not exploring the fault. I don't have time for that. I lie down and sleep, man. Sleep long. We need all the energy. Burned up some oxygen doing that, but plenty of energy. Cortini, you might have saved our life. Okay, unfortunately, got to do some ice climbing. And it's not nice climbing. Okay, let's we could go here. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna take these one at a time now. Man, I would have missed that cave, Cortini. Thank you. We're almost there. I thought we were done for, man. That cave freaking saved our bacon. All right, but we're not there yet. Now we kind of do have to do ice. Ice just has also has a higher chance of incident of the negative ride. There is a cave over here as well. But I think we probably don't need it. Oh my god, come on. You encounter a slope filled with rubble. Even your very first step onto it sets off a mini landslide with stones rolling out from under your feet and down the mountainside. Keep going anyway, try a different path. Try a different path burns energy, time. No, excuse me, it burns temperature, time, and oxygen, but doesn't burn energy. You decide a detour is your best option. Give the rubble a wide berth. Well, a boulder grabs your attention. It is virtually rectangular, and its edges are as smooth as if someone has worked it into the shape. But that's not all. There's also a tent. Well, thanks for the tent. There's a tent lying neatly wrapped on a rock. An offering. Your inner voice urges you to not take, but also to give. What will you leave in its place? I don't want to trade, man. I don't need a damn tent now. Thanks for nothing. We did it. Yowza, that was hard. Good job, Neva. You have reached your goal. Your body feels weak, but your heart is jumping for joy. You know that the mountain is a merciless foe, but this time around, you have defeated it. Woohoo! All right, we beam back to our headquarters. We level up a whole bunch of stuff. Level ups gain 3, items used 7, unused consumables. Hours walked at night 6. Hours walked in the death zone 7. Hours walked in bad weather 1. Feels like it was more than 1. Climbed at night 12. Oh, climbing at night was 12. Walking at night was 6. Hours climbed in the death zone 24. Some of these almost seem to contradict each other, but whatever. Nice. Head back to headquarters here. How do you spell our name? Nima. Somewhere here on the chat should be a link to my YouTube channel. And on my YouTube channel is a 45-minute audiobook that introduces Nima and is basically the prequel to the book series, and that's free. And you could check that out. I think she did an amazing job. How can this be? Just seconds ago you were on the mountain, now you're suddenly back at the strange station. The mysterious stranger is here too, as though she was waiting for you. The stone brings you back here as soon as you hear the siren and time resets. Just think of it, I think it just returns to its place of origin. You should know we're in a former research station where experiments with gamma rays were conducted. Apparently, they wanted to create an entire gigantic electromagnetic force field. The entire island was essentially a restricted area. Hardly anyone knew it existed. But something went wrong. Some sort of breakdown. The electromagnetic radiation. These are the people who caused the long dark. The games are connected. These guys caused the geomagnetic issues that then we're dealing with in the long dark. Countless anomalies throughout the mountain range ultimately must have triggered the time loop. Time only moves normally in the station. Maybe because it was the location where the anomalies originated? I don't know. Anyway, I found the glowing stone in the room next door. It's all that remains of the experiments. I'm afraid I can't offer you a better explanation. Many things are just as incomprehensible to me as they are to you. But there is one thing I've figured out. The stone responds to radiation. We won't be able to succeed without it, so please continue with your preparations so we can eventually get out of here. I just want to climb mountains there, lady. All right, characters. Okay, this is our character sheet. We already did these. We have 200. Can we raise our carrying capacity? And how do you unlock these people? Side missions to get them. Okay. Temperature, oxygen, energy. I mean, energy was really what was hurting us last time. I see really no reason not to go straight for full energy. I feel like energy was a bigger problem than oxygen or temperature. I'll let you guys give your opinions on that. Proficiency. Okay, this is like our we're character proficiency in this character. Okay, if we keep leveling up, we'll get more capacity. Excellent. We'll get better environment knowledge. Okay. All right, so this is the roguelike stuff. Team upgrades. Interesting. I don't think I have any of this to spend. No. So, we're not ready for that yet. Inventory. Right? This is our backpack. We gained 5 no, we had 5 carrying capacity. So if I took all this stuff out, for example, I could have some of these, right? Hiking staff. Climbing axe. Climbing axe seems pretty good. Minus 10% energy cost while climbing. Flashlight. Extra light radius, decent. Hiking staff is lower cost only on flat terrain. Why is it? Time cost. Okay, it does do a time benefit. Yeah, I just go away. Go away. I'll come back to you. Trust me. Okay. Anything else to look at? I like the generator over here. I like this setup in general. Okay, so we did this one. We can't go to Mountain 3, but we could... No, we can't go to Mountain 2, because we need to do 3 side missions on Mountain 1. Okay. Now, what's this one? Side mission. Scale the summit, then reach the goal. And it's got a little backpack on it. Now, this one was supposed to be scale the summit, then reach... okay, the goal was where we needed to go after we did the summit. Find the scientist and take him to the station. Ooh. Oh ho ho. Scale the summit, reach the goal. Find 3 temporal anomalies, then reach the goal. Or search for clues that will lead you to the journalist. So these are the other classes that you can be. You have to unlock them. All right, I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. Do we go for the journalist or do we go for the scientist? And to give you an idea of what they look like, there's the scientist. There's the journalist. I believe all the characters in this game are female, which, to be honest, I'm all about that. That's excellent. We need more representation. Scientist fixes everything. Science fixes everything, says Devious. Killer Tuna says science as well. Science, says Koru. I say science again. This is an extremely obscure Homestar Runner Strong Bad reference, but I don't think anybody but my kids would get that. All right, seems like science is the consensus. So we're gonna go here and scientist. Hi, this is DH Dunn, and so I'm putting a cut in here for the YouTube videos. So we're gonna stop this here. The next part, we'll pick up our mountain where we go look for the scientist. As you can see, I'm wearing a different shirt, so I was doing this I filmed this last night, or I streamed it last night, and then I'm filming this little piece today just to put the little cut in. So thanks. And yeah, actually, I do want to close this out by saying thank you, everybody, for incredible support on the YouTube side. I really, really appreciate it. I'm really committed to trying to get a new video to you every day. 8 in the morning every day is when you will get new videos from me. So thank you so much for the support. If you want to watch me on Twitch, you can always see me 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time most nights, not Monday, Tuesday, but pretty much all the other nights you can see me. And Insurmountable is something that comes in kind of space available, but normally I'm streaming The Long Dark, and on Wednesdays I stream Darkest Dungeon. So again, I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you next time.